Alright guys, welcome to another part of my hospital record analysis with SQL Server Management Studio. And what we are doing here is a continuation of what was done in the last part, which is patient demographic analysis. In the last part, we're able to look at the overall age distribution. So we look at the age one after the other, the total number of patients that falls into that particular age. But in this particular part, what I'm trying to do here is to now group the age that we have, give it like an age group or say an age range, so that we'll not count the total number of patients that falls into that particular range. This will give very meaningful insight into this particular analysis, and of course the hospital will definitely know more about the kind of patient that they are having. So what I'm trying to do here is, of course, using my case when, right, that works like an if function if you are very familiar with that. So, and of course, I'm still using our 2022 as a reference, so we are subtracting that from the birth date of the patient. So I'm saying that if when you subtract the birth date, or rather the 2022 from the patient, and you give me my result in here, if it is less than 18, then I'm saying you should give me 0 to 17, repeating that process 4 times. So I'm doing it between 18 and 34. If that happens, you also give me 18 to 34. Doing between 35 and 40. If that falls into that category, then what you give me is 35 to 40, and also 50 to 64. Any age that falls into that will give me 50 to 64. What I could have done initially was just to create a new column, name it age group or age range, then do all of them inside my column, then select a particular column. But I'm not doing that. I'm sort of creating like a virtual column, then I'm incorporating it directly into my queries so that it gave me that result, right? So this particular group or this particular range does not exist in my table. I'm only trying to incorporate everything inside this particular query. And of course, I could have created a new column and do it inside rather. So and any age that does not fall in between the 4 categories above, I'm saying it should what that definitely it is above 65. So that's why I said X65 plus, that is 65 and above. And of course, when you're using your case when, you have to use the clause HEND. So HEND as, then I gave it a column head name, which is the age group. That is when I print out my result, what I'm going to have as a column head is age group. And of course, went to my aggregation to count. It is to account total number of patients that falls into each of the categories that is written up there. And of course, where birth date is not, that is, they are not empty. And afterwards, I had to group by whatever I selected, which is my case function and every of the condition I put up there, select by it. And afterwards, of course, you have to hand order by to see it in a particular order. So I'm ordering by the age group so that the 0 to 17 comes first up to 65 and above. So this gives a better analysis or better insight as to what the patients look like. I'm sure there's a lot more to learn, so stay still and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.